I have enough of all this.
She stitched them into her prayers, yet the god she stitched them into...
You found the young master. Joy, such great... Here, take this. I hope it's... Good that the young master is back.
Why did you kill me? I didn't want to. Mum, she used to call me Little Fish sometimes, when she was in a good mood. But when she wasn't, once, during a bath, I cried that the water was too hot. So she pushed me fully underwater and held me there until I learned. Then I was here, sitting in the water.
They are here. All of them. My sweet little petals. I'm so sorry. I should have tried so hard to bring you into this world. But maybe now we can set you free. You will help us, won't you, stranger? My sister's reign must end. It's brought us horror upon horror, all because of her fear and obsession. She thought she could forge fate with power, but she was wrong. Fate is inevitable, and the one she claimed was never hers to begin with. Yet we are the ones who suffer the most.
Hello again, my lord. Are you ready for your audience with the king and queen? As you wish. Here is the most precious. It will open the doors leading to the throne room. Oh, and you might have an occasion to see the royal chapel. Please, don't forget us.
Of change, you have been noticed. I was chosen to extend you an invitation to speak. But first, you must let me show you something beautiful. The mycelium. Do you agree? Splendid. Your arrival brings me joy. It means this place might have a better future. Welcome. Your arrival has sparked real change in this place. For the first time in centuries, I have no doubt this change will only deepen. But I want you to understand what you will bring about. The curse of this place will be lifted. However, with its disappearance, all of the inhabitants of this place will die. There is, however, an alternative. You will go to my home, the place that is my core, and you will take a part of me. When the time is right, you will place me within the body of the unfulfilled King Sagramor. I will take control of this place through the bodies of the royal couple. This is the only way it can be done. The king and queen are inextricably linked to the origin, the present, and the potential future of this place. My growth will be slow, but eventually I will encompass everyone. The new kingdom will be a common good. I cannot force this decision upon you. I am not able to threaten you, but after you complete your task, this place will die with all its inhabitants. So then, what is your choice? There will be no other opportunity for this conversation. I don't want to strain Sir Stegander's body for too long. Wonderful. When the moment comes, plant us within the king's breast. Let him finally rest. We thank you on behalf of the inhabitants of this place.
Careful with that. Hello there. Looking for something?
Have some spare food or coin?
Yes? I'll await your return.
Have some spare food or coin?
I am an outcast, exiled from my home by the Red Death. My struggle continues on a holy island.
You doing okay?
I swear, what? Aye, something happened. Some blighter broke in and stole every book about the beautiful lady. Not a loose page left. That's most of my income gone in the wind. Aye, one of the soldiers. He threw a fit a few days ago, 'cause I wouldn't sell him the latest volume on credit. There's no chance I'd ever allow that. Give it 2 months, I'd be bankrupt. Can't say I wouldn't be grateful. The lad's name is Walter. He's... well, all in all, he's no a bad sort. Just a little hothead. So if you do find him, try not to rough him up too much, alright? Well, I've calmed down. Welcome to Vrel's bookshop. No reading without buying. And if you're here for welcome back.
Ah. The place seems to attract trouble, and I haven't even been of the... I heard she was a Dellariata. Yeah.
Hello there, strange-looking citizen. You lost? A reputation? Me? For what? Standing around looking tough? Oi, wait a moment. You think I stole those books? Beautiful Liliana is... sacred to me, all right? I'd never touch Vrel's stash. I was saving up for the new volume. Now it's gone? How the hell am I supposed to know what happens to Liliana now? I dunno. But there's this red priest hanging around who loves scaring the crap out of soldiers. Always preaching... And you know what's worse? That damn priest saying Liliana's, inspiring moment. He told me I'd grow hair on the inside of my palms. What kind of nutter says that to a bloke? Is that even a thing? Damn brother Ismat got me paranoid. Oh, thank the gods. I was losing sleep over this. I mean, I don't trust that priest farther than I could throw him, but he's got a way of getting inside your head, you know? I guess I should have known better. Beautiful Liliana's too pure to curse a guy, right? Oh, he's probably at the Red Church headquarters. That's where they're always praying and doing whatever it is that... Just be careful. The man's got a way of making you feel like you're already cursed. Creepy bastard. Take care now.
I wasn't expect...
Helix.
Welcome! One day, she... No. Gossip is for women and innkeepers. You should see Morag for that. She's both. She's a good one. About 3 years ago, I helped her fix her roof because her husband had died. Osmond, you fixed that roof better than any roofer could. She tells me that every time she sees me. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I've written a letter to Lord Yvain, a few suggestions on how, in my view, he ought to handle this whole business with Camelot. Figured he could use a bit of advice from someone with strategic sense, a head for negotiation, and a touch of military experience. Would you take it to him? You've got younger legs, and I'd rather not leave my stall. Brilliant! Here you go. Hello again. Leaving already? And we were having such a good... Hello again. Leaving already? And we were having such a good time.
You doing okay?
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Ah, you must be the one I've heard so much about. A curious figure. Navigating the shadows of Connacht. Solving problems where others stumble. Allow me to introduce myself. Brother Vitus, humble servant of the Red Church, or so the official title goes. I prefer to think of myself as an architect of change. The kind that reshapes institutions and realigns priorities. The church as it stands is stagnant, weighed down by those who use it as a platform for ambition rather than service. Fabius, for instance, is a fine example of I seek reform. Nothing so dramatic as rebellion, of course. A more elegant approach is one must lay the groundwork, build alliances, and ensure that when the time comes, the transition is seamless. On parchment, yes. In practice, let's just say the hierarchy of the Red Church is more fluid than it appears. Fabius holds the title, but titles are transient. Influence, vision, and the ability to shape the Church's future, and in those areas he's sorely lacking. Let him bask in his authority while it lasts. The tides are shifting, and soon enough, even he will see that he's relying on borrowed time. I'd like to ask you to speak with Anselm, Yvain's major domo. He's a man of considerable influence. He holds the respect of the people and the keys to the court. Should Yvain's position become vacant, Anselm will step into power. A useful ally, wouldn't you agree? But Anselm is cautious, perhaps even suspicious of anyone bearing the church's seal. This is where you come in. I have instructions for him. Guidelines to keep the court safe from the plague. Simple, practical advice, but to gain his trust, you'll need to offer more than words. A caravan from the island asylum is on its way to Connacht, carrying valuable supplies. Plague potions, masks, gloves, and other Deliver these to Anselm, along with my message, and he'll see the value of our... Ah, pragmatic soul, I like that. Let's say a generous reward and the gratitude of someone who... Not a bad return for a small favor, wouldn't you? Excellent. The caravan is on its way. Take whatever else you find. Coins, trinkets, that sort of thing. But the sealed crates, they must go to Anselm untouched. Consider it a sign of good faith. Do this and you'll have my gratitude.
It's you. You look, well. I always knew you had to have survived. There simply wasn't any other possibility. Ah, no. Sadly not. I apologize for my forwardness. It's just, I've read so much about you. I've spent hours poring over the drawings of your vascular system. Enough that I'm fairly certain I could recreate them from memory. I'm so glad you're here now. If there's anything you need, please let me know. Oh, no. That honor fell to others. I was merely a side... Though I have to say, I do think they were rather heavy-handed with you. I've heard no one had much faith in you, but that doesn't excuse carelessness. Why, indeed. I have my suspicions, but nothing I can say for... You left so suddenly. Your case was in chaos. Incomplete notes, no one willing to talk. Was all... That said, I do know a few things about what happened to you. And, more importantly, about the people who allowed it to happen. I'd need to dig through my notes, though. In the meantime, there's something I'd like... Straight to the point, I see. Oh, I do like you. You've got a sharp mind. I need items touched by the weirdness. It's a personal fascination of mine. The way the weirdness reshapes even the most ordinary things is... It can take something entirely mundane, like, well, you, for example, and turn it into something... Bring me a few of these items, and by then, I should be ready to share what I know about the experiment. Now, is there anything... From what I understand, your natural affinity for the weirdness was, enhanced. You see, centuries of living on this island have led to more and more people developing a certain tolerance for it. Sometimes, that tolerance can evolve into agreeability. It does, however, take time, so you were given a push. As for the exact methods, well, I'll spare you the gory details. Besides, at this point, you know the results better than I do. Speaking of which, would you mind sharing the details of your current state? I can't say I don't understand. But, if any accident were to befall you, I would be immensely grateful if you chose to donate your body for further examination. Abhorrent. I was made to believe that by studying the weirdness and its application, we might be able to find a cure for the Red Death. We have suffered failure after failure, and now you're telling me it was by design. That curing the plague was never the goal. I am not sure where to go from here. You have indeed... Goodbye. Still in one piece. Farewell.
Well, look who it is. The one who reignited the men here. Fascinating. You may not know, but I suspect the Kaya whispers her word to those who listen. Tell me, would you like to help further? The people of Kunakt are in need, and someone like you could make all the difference. The fields of Kunakt are dying, their lifeblood drained by the creeping weirdness. If the crops fail, the people starve, and starving people are restless people. That, properly placed, they can shield the farmlands long enough for a harvest to be... It's not the perfect solution, but it's a start. And if the people see that the priest... I need someone capable to handle this. You've seen them around, no doubt. They're simple enough in appearance, but the knowledge to craft them isn't as common as you'd think. Unfortunately, I don't have the recipe myself. If I did, this wouldn't be an issue. You'll need to find someone who knows the craft, someone familiar with the weirdness, but be cautious. Those who keep such knowledge don't part with it easily. Secrets, after all, but I'm sure you'll manage. You've done the impossible before. A druid would be ideal, of course. They hold the deepest ties to the old ways, and to the secrets of the Here they have Maggot, but I wouldn't count on him if I were you. But there may be others who might help. Furket, the local inventor, has a knack for turning scraps of knowledge into working tools. If not him, perhaps someone who deals in druidic artifacts. Collectors sometimes. Legate Denholm won't be pleased. He prefers the weirdness close. It makes travel to Camelot faster. But this isn't about his ambitions. It's about the people of Connacht, and will help me do this. And you'll have not only my... So, my men here, Whisperer, what say you? Good. Once you have the lanterns, they start with the fields, then head to the lands of Rob and Gil. They're brothers, and while they're stubborn, their fields are crucial to the town. Without their harvest, we'd be in serious trouble. Position the lanterns carefully. Their glow will push back the weirdness, at least for a time. It won't be a permanent solution.
I wasn't expecting company.
We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Yes? What reason do you have to interrupt my prayer? What could be more important than this? I know which sinner you speak of. I also know he intended to read those books, tainted with lechery. I could not allow that, because I know all too well what they do to minds prone to living in impurity, as I know what that man intended to do with his sweaty hands panting over the next chapter. I have no intention of taking responsibility for what lurks in the shadow of their depraved imaginations. The sin comes from within them, not from me. You will not provoke me. He intended to stain with sin. People who are lost for their entire lives don't even realize they're on a path to nowhere, that each new crossroads only leads them more astray. I only want to protect them from this. I want to ensure that their life's path would have fewer moments of doubt over whether to succumb to temptation or resist it. Of course, I am a Red Priest, after all. I know about what shatters a person's dignity, about the acts that... I am not sure what you were trying to accomplish. It wasn't practically thoughtful, clever, or frightening. Please, just go. We are the sanctified martyrs. Why do you And I don't appreciate it when someone interrupts my prayer. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve the people. Through service and duty we ascend to holiness. It is not the act alone that is weighed, but the intent and the fruits thereof. A hand that lingers on selfish desires serves no purpose higher than itself. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve. We are the sanctified martyrs. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity.
Stop, you crook! Seems we have something to settle. You broke the law and pissed. You'll pay the fine, or we'll resolve the... Great, now get lost.
We are the sanctified martyrs. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve the people. Through sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve the people.
Oi! Stop where you are! Well, well, well. The scoundrel has been caught. And now... In your face!
We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve the people. Through service and duty we ascend to holiness. It is not the act alone that is weighed, but the intent and the fruits thereof. A hand that lingers on selfish desires serves. Why do you disturb the validity of any? We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood. Why do you violences? Yes, I stole those books that are thick with words. What did I plan? To burn them, of course. That is what misled. I must refuse you. We will not return these books. They are now part of the Red Church's property, and through me, the Church will decide their fate. They end in fire. I acknowledge that sin is a natural part of the soul, yet equally natural chasteness does not come easily. But that is why it is a virtue. Have you read A Sermon on the Paths of Discipline by Brother Flamen? He makes a proper statement about those types of hands that stray toward idle pleasures build. Ah, you wish to have at least the bare minimum for discussion. Excellent. Look around our quarters. You should find that text, along with its perfect complement. A sermon on purity and we are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. You have returned. So, what has someone like you gleaned from especially? No. Of course. Meanwhile, how could just a Very well. So it should remain. We walk different paths. Yet someone must guide. If you refuse to listen, we are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. We are the sanctified. You have. So, especially. No. Of course. Meanwhile, how can just a For sin dwells not in the motion, but in the intent. It is that I know that clarification by Sixtus. Some may call him rational. I fear that sometimes this tone is necessary in priestly service. We know human nature. Avoiding an admission of guilt does not mean avoiding punishment. Your words, however, are wise, and they lead to... And there it is, the image of modern humanity. Stripping purity, you kill holiness. Of course, that's not true. This is exactly why we serve. We are your This is not about control, my child. Would it not be better that is as... That is, of course. And however, still, so what about... It is true that I myself was not always a priest. Did that make me... That's enough, stranger. I see you've tried, but I won't debate. The books will burn. We are the sanctified. You have... So, especially... No. Of course. Mean, how just... But of your... And there it is. Strip you. What? How can you even speak like that? How can you... I'll pretend I didn't hear that. This is not about... Would it that is as... Indeed. But this does not apply to the problem. So what... I know, not everyone, only those in the book. We are the sanctified march. You have... So it's no... Of course, me how just... For sin dwells... I fear that sometimes this tone is necessary. Avoid your... And there it strip you. Do not waste your time searching for trivia. An excellent... This is not about control. Would it that is as... Through understanding and grace. That is a fragment where it is never that such... So what... Their own business about the fact that... But a hand that labors for love and I suppose then that those who succumb... Enough, stranger. I see you've tried. The books will burn.
Have some spare food.
Welcome back. Damned red priests. You'd think they'd have bigger problems than a bit of questionable literature. They don't have to like it. But nobody's forcing them. Well, thanks for looking into it. For whatever it's worth. One more thing. I can see you're alright. And I hope I can trust you. We need to talk. No, this time. I'm not in the mood to even joke about that. This time, it's serious. A matter of life and death, you could say. There's a stone tablet in Lord Yvain's manor. A Delrida relic. And I need you to get it for me. I need to ask you for something. It's serious. It might even be a matter of life and... There's a stone tablet in Lord Yvain's manor. You know, I was just going to ask you to talk to Anselm for me. But if breaking in is what you... Just try not to get caught or... Welcome back.